Let us understand how can we manage third-party suppliers in Petpooja inventory. To begin, you'll have to log on to your owner's dashboard and then go to inventory section. Inside inventory, there'll be another section by the name of suppliers. Inside suppliers, the first section would be of suppliers/third party. As you can see on my screen, there's a list of suppliers below with the specific column heads: name of the supplier, type of the supplier, email of the supplier, company name, phone number, GST number, FSSAI license number, status of the supplier, and actions to be taken on the supplier. These actions button will be discussed later on. Other than this, there's a search box where you can type the name of the supplier or the company name and then search them. If you wish to bulk upload the suppliers, as in add suppliers in bulk, you can download an Excel sheet by clicking here and put your data here. After putting your data and saving it, you can upload it back to Petpooja and all those suppliers will be inserted into the system. In case of exporting the suppliers which are already present in our system, you can click on export all and an Excel sheet like this will be generated. Now let us see the action. There are two actions available here. The first one being active and the second one being inactive. Where in case you want to discard a supplier or mark them inactive, the outlet won't be able to create purchase order and sales towards the supplier. That is why you can mark them active and inactive here. Now let us see how can we create a new supplier. By clicking on add supplier, a form will pop up where you need to put in the details of the particular supplier. As you can see on my screen, you can put in the information necessary, and we come to the most important part of this form, which is the type of supplier. If you wish to only purchase from the supplier, then you can select purchase. If you only wish to sell to the supplier, you can select sale. And if you wish to do both with the supplier, then you can select both. In case of any default TCS that you will be charging from the supplier, you can input it here and click on Save Changes. Once done, the supplier will be added here. Now, let us see the action buttons. The first action button is for View Supplier, where you can see all the details of the particular suppliers. The second button is for editing the supplier. The third button is a very important feature, where we can essentially map raw materials to the particular supplier. In certain outlets, the head office wants to restrict dealings with the supplier. They can do it with help of this feature. The first restriction would be of whether you want your staff members of the particular outlet to edit the favorite action on the supplier or not. You can select your appropriate option here and then move towards the next step. This list essentially displays the default price and quantity that you want to show during raising purchase order or any sales entries. And these three columns essentially enable you to allow or restrict your outlet to do particular activities. For example, if I don't want to allow my outlet to purchase basil from this vendor, then I will only click on sales. Or if I don't want any activity to be done with this vendor for basil, then I will not click on anything. If I want to allow my outlet to purchase and sell fruits to this outlet, then I'll click on the respective fields. Once done, I'll put in the default amounts that I'd like to show whenever a PO is created, so that the work becomes easier at the staff level. Let's test it. We'll go to purchase, stock purchase, and raise a purchase order for the particular supplier. As you can see here, the fruit that we selected is displayed in the default quantity with the default amount. Let us see the last feature of suppliers, bulk payment. Here, when I clicked on bulk payment, you can see that I have two invoices from the particular supplier. Both of these invoices are of 20,000 rupees. And here it is asking me whether I want to make a payment for the same or not. If I made a payment, then I can select the mode of payment here, enter the necessary details, and put in the amount for which the payment has been made. If the payment has been made for full amount, then I can click here and select pay amount, and those invoices for the particular suppliers will be settled. So this was about suppliers or third-party suppliers in Petpooja inventory.